Hey everybody, Leo Farmer 73 here. I'm about to do a video on something that you guys have been asking me about. Now you know me and Lady Leah, we own an RV. I ain't put nobody face on this. In the RV, you asked us, how do we wash our clothes? Now, in the RV, when we do travel, you can go to a laundromat. But with all the stuff going on these days, going into a laundromat is not the first thing we want to go do. So, I purchased this and I wanted to put it back in the box and show you guys how it works. It's a mini portable washing machine. Okay, let's open this baby up and see what's going on inside the box. You've probably seen one of these on YouTube already somewhere. Oh, look at that little rascal. Oh, it's like a baby. It got some weight to it, so it's not flimsy. It's not cheesy. But as you can see, we just get rid of that, get right into it, and has a wash and drain mode, your timer over here. This is your wring out bucket here where you put your clothes in here. I don't expect to be putting like my size clothes in here. Jeans and cargo shorts and stuff like that. That's not going to happen. But when you're in an RV, part of the things that you really want to pay attention to is your underclothes, your rags, your towels, your underwear, your socks. That's the main focus. Okay, maybe a t-shirt or so. Those are your main focuses. So that's why I went with something so small. I'm not trying to do like a week's worth of laundry. I'm not trying to put bed linens in there and things like that. I'm just trying to focus on the necessities. Okay, we got instructions. And this is the actual thing you put in to keep your clothes inside of the spinner so they don't fly out while it's spinning. This is the drainage tube on the side. And this is your fill tube where you want to hook that up to as like a sink or something so you can run the water right into here. Run your water in here without you using buckets and buckets and buckets of water making a big mess. So we'll just put that off to the side right now. Now we have a plug on the back side. AC plug. Now the first thing that I want to see is, can it take solar? Because if it can't take solar, I don't want it. Let's see if it'll take solar. Okay, you guys, I haven't put any water in it yet, but all I want to do is test it to see if I get a spark. So I'm going to be plugging it up to my Bouge RV 716. It's already rocking and rolling here, and power is on. And let's turn it on and see what'll happen. It is moving, and it's only using, oh yeah, that's right, 139 watts periodically as it spins back and forth. So what we're going to do now that I know it can take solar and it's using around 140 watts, we're going to go ahead and try it out with some actual clothes that I need to get in here. Let's give it a shot. Okay, so number one, I see that you're going to need some sort of bucket to catch the water. I would say get a 5-gallon bucket because this thing looks like, you know, it could hang with a 5-gallon bucket. So because when it's time to drain this out, we can simply just put this right down in the bucket and drain it out. So what we're gonna do is simulate what I would wear in an RV for a couple of days. You know, a couple of t-shirts, a couple pair of socks, some underwear. I'm gonna put that in here. Nothing crazy, okay? But we're just gonna put that in here and see how it works. Now I know, you know, I've been rocking my leg gear and it was kind of hot. It was kind of hot yesterday, so it smells a little warm. So we're gonna give this a shot right here. I like my water to get in there first. Fill this up. This is a gallon of water here. I got another gallon of water here. Now I like to pour in my soap before I put in my clothes. And now I'm gonna add another half a gallon of water right there. I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of game that my mama showed me years ago when I was a kid. If you got any kind of apparel with words on the outside, whether iron on or otherwise, if you want it to last longer, you turn that shirt or whatever inside out. That way the agitators won't rip your letters off. Little game from my, Mama Leg. So we get that in there. Some of my nice sexy drawers there. And of course, one of my sweat rags, black bandanas, and of course more socks. Now this is just a test. I think that's plenty of water, so that's about 2.5 gallons. I want the water to at least go over top of it. Hope I'm not doing too much. There we go, there we go. Let's see how it works. Put the whole 3 gallons in there. That's 3 gallons of water. Forget about it. Okay, we're gonna close it up. We're gonna set our timer for 15 minutes and cut on the washer and let's see what happens. Whoa, I should have put that on the floor. It is really working. Okay, family, I quickly had to rethink my situation where it was going to sit because this thing is really, really rocking and rolling. It's really working. I didn't think it would have this much torque, but it does. So I set it here on top of my deep freezer and we'll go from there. Let's check it out. Cut it back on. Wow, that's crazy. It is really doing it. You see this? That is amazing. I got this because it was so cheap and I just wanted to try it out because I didn't believe what I was seeing online about this thing. It really works. It is really doing some stuff. Check it out. So we can look inside and see what's going on. Oh, it's really doing it, y'all. It's really doing it. So there you go. It's really working. I can't believe this. I am tripping out that this is working so well. I saw the reviews. I didn't want to believe him. Everybody loves this little thing, and now I see why. This thing is really knocking it out. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm not a small guy. I'm a big guy, and there's some big clothes in here. Okay? Some 2X's in here. And it's running it. I thought maybe I might overload it or something. It's running this show. I got about 2 or 3 pair of drawers in there, a t-shirt, a bunch of socks, a couple bandanas. I got a nice set of stuff in there, y'all. My big man is doing it. So far, so good. I'm impressed so far. We'll see by the end. It's like I can't stop watching it. I can't stop looking at it, you guys. I'm in awe. I'm in amazement. I've been sitting here the whole time. It's like I'm glued. I cannot go anywhere until this is done washing. But it's really doing an amazing job. I'm amazed. Okay, clearly I'm noticing this is not a safety door. So if you have small children, babies, infants, keep them away from this because there is no safety. When I open this door, it does not stop washing. And I know that concerns a lot of people. Okay, so far so good, you guys. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and drain the water off and spin it out. Let's see how it works out. Okay, let's go. So I wanted to start out with something clear so we can get an idea of if it got this stuff clean or not. So let's check it out. No, oh yeah, it's pretty rough. Some of that is detergent, but not all of that is detergent. Drain the rest down into my bucket. Okay, I'm gonna pick this up for now so we can get a look at what we got. Little detergent-y, little dirt, but there you have it. Okay, from here, I'm gonna take my clothes out of here and put them in this second 5-gallon bucket until we can get the spinner put in. So, yep. Everything is twisted up in here just like a normal one. Now this time I'm gonna leave this down here because once this starts spinning, the water is gonna come out of this drain tube and I need it to go right down in the bucket. So, let's get our spinner put in here. This is the spinner basket. Put the lid on already. I attached the lid. And here's the top holder. All you do is set the basket down in there. And there's little hooks on the bottom. See those little hooks right here? Right there. And those hook into those holes on the side down there. So I'm going to put the spinning basket in and give it a little turn. There we go. Now it's locked into place. All right, I'm going to start just with my socks. I ain't going to try to overdo this. I think I'm already overdoing it. Okay, I could put some big old clothes in there. So let's see what happened now. I'm put my socks in the spinner and see what happens. Okay, start with my drawers, I guess. Another pair of drawers here. I'm starting small, you guys. All right, that's enough. That's 3 pair of big drawers right there. We're just gonna start there. I don't want to overwhelm the thing. All right, we'll cut it on dry drain. And now we'll start our timer. I'm gonna just do 5 minutes for now. There she is. It's spinning all right. It's doing it. And I just got the tube up so you can see how much water is actually coming out of the clothes that I put in there. So that will come out. So the spinner is working. It is spinning out water, as you see. Slowly but surely. So it does work. Definitely working. And again, you guys, FYI, there is no safety. So even when it's on spin and you open the door, okay, it doesn't stop anything. Just so you know. Okay, you guys, in conclusion, did you get a thumb up or a thumb down? I can say this, it got my clothes clean. That was impressive. It really did clean my sweaty, smelly face towel and my socks. Now listen, these go on my feet, okay? So that worked. It did work to clean my clothes. But there's a big old but. I cannot approve it just for one reason and one reason alone. There was no safety mechanism for that door. Most people have small animals, pets, or children around the house. Even if you're going on an RV, and this was my thought. Usually I take my family. I got a lot of nephews and nieces and babies around. And even though all of mine are grown and gone, I still have a lot of little children around when we're in an RV, because that's the time when the whole family comes together. And if you're living in an apartment, which this will work well for too, 9 times out of 10, you may have some children with you. So with that alone, I cannot approve this message just because of the safety feature. If you can find one with a safety feature, when that door opens, that washer should stop. If that washer does not stop, that's a game changer for me. That's a game ender for me. So I gotta say no. Other than that, did it clean my clothes? If that's not a problem for you, does it clean the clothes? If that's what you're looking for, look, it did a fabulous job washing. It washed my clothes just as good as my big washer. Okay, I put them in the big dryer, but washing wise, excellent, excellent. I give it a thumbs up for the cleanliness of my clothes. I give it a thumbs down for the safety. So I gotta say, if you don't mind the safety mechanism not working, it's a good one for you. But if you're worried about safety, it's a no. Okay? All right, so I gotta leave you on that, and I gotta be honest with you, it gotta go back. It works, but that's a no-go. The safety thing for me, no-go. All right, so I hope this helped you make some kind of decision. Thank you for watching. Live Farmer 73. I love you, and I'm out. It really works. It is really doing some stuff. Check it out. Definitely working.